Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the crack of dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to me? Join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm not afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, oh man, got a radio show. Yeah, I do. God's so big to me, man. I just have to tell you about it. I can't help it. It's rather obvious to me how big, how good God is. He's absolutely tremendous. He's off the chain. You know, man, I wanted to share something with you today. You know, if you're out there, start your mission today. Why don't we all decide together? Better yet, let's just kill that because you don't. That just individually. Look, you listening. Everybody's got something that's on the table that they haven't yet attacked yet. What are you waiting for? Start your mission today. Stop the procrastination now. And if you allow procrastination to set in, then that allows then, which is a weakness, but that allows the devil then to just really do his thing. Because an idle mind is the devil's playground. So if you ain't working on your goals, dreams, aspirations, or visions, you just waking up seeing how today gonna go, or the devil, he got plenty for you to do. See, but if you get your mind right on your goal and your focus and your purpose, then you can go on about your business. Then when the distraction comes, you can catch yourself. Now, that don't mean you ain't going to fall prey to some of your distractions, because you will. But you will have a goal in mind, an aspiration that makes you go, hold on, man, I got to stay focused here, because what I really want, where I'm really trying to go, the thing that I'm really after, this new little thing that's being introduced, this don't fit into the equation. Man, let me keep it moving. Or you may step off the line for a little while. Like I said yesterday, the thing about God is he's so forgiving that if you get out of line, he'll hold your place. See, that's the real cool thing. A lot of people will do that for you too. Like I said, if you're at the movie theater or you're at the amusement park and you're in a line and you forget something, if you politely ask the person behind you, hey man, I got to run to my car, I left something, would you hold my place? Most people will say, fine, yeah, go ahead. And when you come back, they don't have a problem. See, your problem is you want to get out the line, go do something, then come back and just get up in the line further up than you were, or cut somebody. Now you got a problem, because see, everybody looking at you now like, oh, whoa, partner, where you come from? The line start back here. But see, the thing with God is God don't do that. God don't say the line start back here. God holds your place. When you make a mistake and you fall off the line, God holds your place. But if you ain't got no dreams, aspiration, if you ain't got no place, what he holding for you? See, I mean, he got a place for you, but you got to come to him. See, some people, here's what I'm saying. If you got a goal, an aspiration, a dream, and you fall off track momentarily, you can get back to that because God knows where you left off. Now, you may have to accomplish a few more things since you stopped for a long period of time, but God knows where you left off. You can get back on track. Look, man, this dream of being on TV since I was a kid, it got off track now. It got off track. I just kept it as one of the dreams. And in some real dark moments when it looked like it wasn't going to happen, all I was hanging on to was just a hope that one day it could. But that's what faith is really about. Faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. But faith gives you the confidence to keep hoping, man. Sometimes it just keep hope alive. Sometimes, you heard Jesse Jackson say it, just keep hope alive. Sometimes, man, it's just the hope. I was hanging on a hope. And I'm talking about when it got real ugly and funky out there for me. When it looked like I wasn't going to ever make it. And all of the facts was in and everything pointed in the direction you're not going to make it. You done really messed up this time. Then I sat there and I just hung on to the hope. But man, that's what I'm saying. If you got a dream or an aspiration, a vision or something, when you fall off track and you want to go get back in line, God holds your place. He knew I was off track and out of line, but he said, okay, here's where we stopped. You want to be on TV. Now, when you get it together and you quit tripping and you come and you turn to me, I'm going to hold your place, put you back in line, then we go and finish the journey. That took me a lot longer to get here than I wanted to, but then it was necessary because I needed all of them mishaps to happen to me along the way. So when I got on the radio one day, which I did not see coming, Steve Harvey got a radio show, y'all. That's why I say it every day. See, because of this radio show that I didn't see coming, now I have stories to tell. And I can tell you about me better than I can tell you about anybody. And I done been through enough where it's relatable, where enough people can go, man, that happened to me. Appreciate you saying that. That's what it was for. See, I get it now. See, at the time, though, I didn't like what was happening to me. At the time, I was really in total disagreement with God on a lot of stuff he was pulling off on me. But in essence, I was really pulling it off on myself. But through his grace and mercy, he kept me through all of my mistakes, all my bad decisions, all my miscalculations, all my misfires, all the times I knowingly stepped out there and did wrong. He forgave me. He said, 'cause man, if you ever come to me, I have a plan for you that is going to be far and above. It will supersede everything you've ever dreamed of. That's what I did. I just got sick of me, good and sick of me. And I turned it over to God. And then God started working. And here I am today. Now, is he through with me yet? Nope. Have I arrived yet? Nope. But guess what? The journey is cool. And then you know what I found out? That's kind of what it's like in life. If you done walked off the cliff in life and you ain't got no God in your life, it's like not having a parachute. You step off the cliff and you just free falling. Now that fall gets you closer to the grave, right? See, we all heading to the grave from the moment we're born. But the cool thing about a relationship with God is when you step off the cliff and you got God, he a parachute. You still going down, but it's a nice ride. You guide and you glide and you softly, you enjoying, you look around, you smile and you're meeting other people along the way. You're floating over here to ski a little while. You're over there at the beach for a little while. You mess around over here. You get to go out the country a little bit on your parachute and all that. And God just helps your descent appear more like a rise and more like a euphoric fall. Instead of not having no God in your life and you just walking off that cliff every day, free falling, ain't got no cord, you steady pulling, you hollering the whole way because you done messed around with yourself and ain't let God come into your life and provide a parachute for you. I would rather have a parachute since I got to jump every day than to not have one. God has been like a parachute for me. Ask me where that came from. I can't tell you. But like I always say, most good things that happen in my life that I can't explain, it's usually him.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's here, another blessing, another great day. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Have you thanked him this morning? Have you just taken a pause and just said thank you for I'm breathing today. I'm alive. I got another crack. You ain't through with me yet. However you want to do it, but do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we rolling. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior. Junior, what's on your mind today, man?
Let me tell you something. Do you realize something, man, that you special? Do you really realize this?
Well,
because you can't do no other job. Like, you can't be nobody's teacher. Like, if you was a teacher in the classroom, I can't see you being that, because you gonna hurt some students. You will hurt somebody.
Well, I don't have the patience to teach. You need to learn this now. My daddy was my teacher.
Yeah.
You finna learn this today. Today.
Played one on TV, Mr. High Top.
Yeah, but you could tell he was frustrated on the show. He was playing.
You really look at Mr. Hightower? He
Yeah.
didn't give a damn either.
He didn't.
Seriously, they was going, when they first gave me the show, I had all these lines, right? And I was reading the lines, I said, man, I'm uncomfortable with this. They said, what do you mean? I said, that's not how I am. I'm not finna talk to this boy respectful. Why? I said, because he a boy. But it's respect. I'm the teacher. Yeah. I'm the grown-up. That's all it is. This not finna change. Talking to who respectful?
But you were acting. You weren't yourself. You do realize that.
It wasn't Steve Harvey as a teacher.
Yeah.
It was Mr.
Hightower.
I beg your pardon. I can't act. You ain't never seen me get no award for acting. I ain't been up for no Oscar or nothing like that, man.
You ain't never.
No. Dog, I can't act. Everything I am, I have to be me. And I figured that out. I was never, ever going to be a movie star. There was nothing in the cards for me in that. And I discovered that quickly. Let me get on TV where I can be myself.
Okay.
But you took
that's
lessons,
what I can do.
Right? You took acting lessons, didn't you?
No. Well, I take an acting lesson for what? I just told you I can't act. What is I'm taking lessons for?
I thought you said
Fields.
Chip Fields and all help you.
Oh, no. They helped me learn how to read these scripts and stuff. Because I didn't know how to read the scripts. They said Steve crosses to the refrigerator and grabs bread. When it got to my line, it say crossing to the refrigerator, grabbing bread. And then do my line. They say, what are you doing? I said, I'm reading the paper. They say, no. That's your instructions.
Yeah.
Cassie Davis, who's very popular on all of the Tyler Perry movies, she was an extra. She said, come here, baby. She said, if you don't learn how to act, these white folks don't take your money. She said, now I'm from Holly Springs, Mississippi. You need some help, or these white folks gonna take your money. I said, white folks gonna take my money. Who can help me? She said, I'm gonna introduce you to this lady called Chip Field. They came to my hotel that night. I stayed up 4:30 in the morning. When I came back the next day, my ass could act.
And they didn't take your money. Yes. Coming up at the top of the hour, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from Junior as he's in for the nephew to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with Junior in for the nephew. What you got for us, Junior?
The wedding with Butchie. That's what we got. Run it, cat.
Hello? I'm trying to reach Alan.
This is he.
Hey, Alan, how you doing? This Butchie, man.
Butchie.
Yeah. You was at the cookout the other day with the family. I'm Christian's cousin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You was at the cookout the other day. I wanted to reach out to you. I know the wedding is in the next 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like 2.5, yeah.
Yeah. You ready for that?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, man, I got a little bit of a problem that that we kind of wanted to call you about, because the family got together and had a little meeting, and what the deal is this here. I know you excited and want to marry my cousin, and she kind of excited too about the whole thing. But the family members, we got together and decided that for right now, we finna call the wedding off for right now.
What you talking about, calling the wedding off?
Well, see, you know, everybody think you cool and all, and, you know, we real passionate, man, about, you know, people marrying into our family or whatever. Like, you know, the gathering of the day, you know, that was a potluck thing. Everybody brings something, right?
Hold on. Kristen ain't never told me no like that.
About what?
About something about not getting no married.
Okay, well, see, right here, like I say, this is what the family done decided on.
I don't give a what the family decided on.
Okay, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, we're a real close-knit family, and it's like this here. See, first of all, let me get you to understand this here. You talking to Butchie right now, all right? See, here's the deal. You know, we done decided that the wedding ain't finna happen in 2 weeks. Until, like, when we had the potluck barbecue, everybody bring something. Why you ain't bring nothing?
What you talking about? I'm paying for wedding.
Oh, that's what you finna throw up in our face, that you paying for the wedding?
Hell yeah. What was I supposed to bring?
Hey, man, everybody brings something when we have a potluck, you know. Everybody brings something and contribute to the function or the event that's going on, you know. And for you to walk up in there and not have nothing, that let us know what kind of person you going to be in the family. We can't have it.
Oh, who is this again?
This Butchie right here.
I don't know no Butchie. Look, I came to the family gathering picnic. I came there, showed up, was loving on all y'all, telling you how great this was going to be. And now you telling me I can't marry Kristen? Is that what telling me?
Hey, man, the family done already voted, and when the family vote, dog, that's it.
I ain't marrying the family.
You marrying my cousin Christian. That's what you trying to do, and you ain't finna marry her.
Look, don't be calling up to my job talking no like this. I'm already on hot from today with some bull my supervisor done pulled. Do not come calling me with no bull.
Hey, man, let me tell you this here. Until we can decide that you good for Christian, until we can decide that, you know, you can handle being married to her and you come correct as a family member, and if you going to come to potlucks, then you bring a pot. You ain't bring nothing.
I ain't got to bring nothing. I'm paying for this wedding. I don't give a what y'all say. All that money I done dropped for this? I bought 2 bottles of wine to it.
I ain't seen no wine.
I don't care if you got that wine or not. I saw her mama drinking it.
Okay, well, I ain't getting no wine. I don't remember nobody bringing no wine. See, Butchie normally see everything that go on.
I got class. I don't know what you talking about. Butchie, whatever. I brought some wine. Her mama was drinking it, and I ain't playing that. This wedding going down. I done spent over $23,000 on this.
Hey, man, I done already told you that the family done voted on that the wedding ain't
I don't give a what the family voted on. I done paid for this. I ain't heard nothing from Kristen about this.
Kristen might not know what we done voted on. We make decisions sometimes for everybody. You understand?
That don't include me.
We'll let Kristen know that we finna stop the wedding. I'm just calling to let you know before I even tell her what's up.
You trying to tell me Kristen don't even know?
Nah, we ain't told her that we don't agree with you yet and that we gonna stop the wedding. We ain't told her that.
Man, get out of here. I done paid all this money for this, man. Y'all ain't stopping.
Hey, man, I done already told you what we doing, all right? I'm not finna continue to go back and forth with you.
You better get off my phone raising your voice at me. I don't know who the hell you talking.
I tell you what, let me say this to you. I don't care if I got to bust up in that church and stop this wedding, because you done went against what we done said, whatever I got to do.
I don't know who you with. I wish your would try to stop this wedding. Look, we can handle this right now. I can get off of work. I'm already going through some bull, and I'm already on fire. I will come there and bust your right now.
I don't know. You know what? See, when she was going with Nigel, see, Nigel ain't act like this.
Hey, what the I don't know you didn't bring that up. Me and that done already have. Don't even bring that name up in me.
Hey, man, I'm just keeping it real with you. Nigel ain't act like this here.
That we done have words, and if that want to come and bust up in there too, he get dealt with just like that too.
Hey, man, all I'm just trying to say is the whole family, 100%.
All that, I don't want to hear nothing about this no more. Tell me where to be, and we can deal with this right now.
I'm just letting you know the family done voted. The family done already agreed on it. Now, what we'll do, we'll push the wedding back and then give us time to reevaluate you.
Reevaluate me? I don't need no evaluation from y'all. Me and Krista get married, I done put some money on this.
All I know is the wedding ain't happening.
The wedding is happening. Not after I done paid for all this. You want some bull? You, the family, we gonna get married in 2.5 weeks, and y'all if y'all don't come, and if y'all come up in that, y'all gonna get dealt with straight up. I'm trying.
Hello. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Right now, the family don't want you in the family right now.
I don't give a about y'all. I ain't in love with y'all. I'm marrying Kristen, and I can give a if I see y'all ever again.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you this here. The family voted on one more thing. You need to go on know that while we at it.
This ain't no damn democracy. We getting married. That is between her and I. And if y'all don't want to be there, jump off in the ditch. Y'all.
There's one more thing we done voted on.
What the else you done voted on?
We voted on this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Christian's entire family got me to prank phone call you.
Y'all some. I'm still when it come to the win. You Tommy. I done put all that money out like that. I was like, no, sir.
I got one more thing I got to ask you, dog. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Ooh. The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. Tommy, I'm being real with you, man. Somebody gonna you up.
There you go, Shirley. That's a run the prank back.
All right. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in today's Wellness Wednesday segment, we're going to tell you all about our favorite all-natural cleanse that works from the inside out to clear out all your body's toxic waste so you can lose weight. That's coming up at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. Charlie in Tucson says, I'm a 28-year-old female, and I work with a lot of older men that hit on me. The other ladies in the office are jealous of me, so I keep to myself. It's my first real job, so should I try to blend in with the female coworkers or just keep it strictly business?
Well, it's going to be hard for you because obviously they hitting on you because you knew. They've all them older men that tried everybody else. It ain't working. So now you know you the new inmate and fresh meat, and here they come. Mm-hmm. I think you should just, try to be cordial on the job. Don't try to overfit in because they're going to think something up with you then. Just somebody on the job is cool. Everybody ain't jealous of you. And just kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ignore them old ass men because they ain't about nothing. And old men give you worms anyway.
Okay. All right. Hey, anything.
Is there nothing restricted that comes out of your mouth?
I just heard an old lady say that one time. I just thought I'd repeat it right here. Sound like
it's like
good
it
little
fit.
thing to say. Yeah.
Sound like it could work right here.
Yeah, I ain't really gonna help you with this one. So here it is. Yeah.
All right, move along to Shalissa in South Philly, who says, my boyfriend always has his phone turned face down when he's around me. I started turning my phone over and I missed a few calls on purpose around him. He asked if I had something to hide. Now, why is it okay when he does it, but I can't do it?
No, just, hey, that's what happens. The best thing, ladies, is to give everybody a taste of their own medicine. See if they like how it tastes. Mm-hmm. That's the best way to do it. There is no better way. Just say, no, I noticed when we're around each other, we turn our phones upside down. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Ain't no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm turning over phones, me too.
Mm-hmm.
You want to turn yours over? Because I damn sure turn mine over. Other than that, I just think we probably need to stay out of each other's business. That's the way it looks. So how you doing?
What you gonna order? You move on to another conversation?
Yeah.
So how you doing?
So how you doing?
You want to go to Bojangles or Chick-fil-A?
Moving on now to Amanda in Charlotte. Amanda says, I have a friend that's sleeping with another friend's father, and she just got a new car. I assume that the man helped her get it. Meanwhile, his own daughter always has trouble with her old raggedy car. Should I tell her what her dad is doing?
No, you don't know. Because you don't know. You don't know what her dad is doing. This girl got a new car. You don't know her daddy bought the car. And if he did buy the car, and his daughter having trouble with her car, he don't sleep with his daughter. No, he's sleeping with the other girl.
And she deserve a car for that. Shut up, Junior.
I can't believe it.
Y'all sitting up in here talking about. You didn't say that her daddy was married. Mm-mm. You didn't say none of that. You don't even know that this man done bought her a car.
Right.
And it ain't the daughter's business what her daddy doing.
Too much
And
in the business.
whose business it really ain't is yours.
Yeah.
Mind your damn business before you say something and you don't know the information.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, last one. Moving on.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to get a blog. 'Cause this sounds like it's what you did.
Moving on to Chandra. This is our last one, Steve. Chandra in Shreveport.
Then she gonna just say whatever she want to say. They lying ass. Go ahead, sure.
Chandra in Shreveport says, my husband didn't come home Saturday night, and he said he was going through some things and needed some space, okay? He said he can't tell me what's going on, so should I be patient with him, or is he cheating and lying and covering it up? He's going through some things. He needed some space.
Let me tell you.
What? This is her husband.
I done went through a whole lot of things.
Don't we all?
I got to take my ass home.
Hello. How is that an acceptable answer? How did he think that?
Well, I mean, you know, should she give him some space and allow him? I'm going through some things. I mean,
What things?
I don't even know how. I don't even know what we.
Yeah, he won't even tell her what's going on.
It's
He
some
says he
things,
can't tell
Shirley.
her.
He going through some things.
He can't tell her. That's what he said.
How bad you got to get home? You have to get home. Don't care
No,
what
I got to get home. I done made it back to the house. On some unbelievable situation. I done got back, and the one time I didn't get back to the house,
Yeah.
that damn song came on. This morning.
Yes, our favorite. Yes. Come on, Shirley Murdoch.
It's a new day. Boy,
You hated her.
the sunlight touches our face. You know, good and hell well ain't no sun supposed to be on my damn face. Supposed to wake me up at 3 o'clock. Hell no. Woman don't ever sleep that hard. She know.
Let you sleep like that.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
My boo. My boo.
Oh, Lord have mercy. God, dog.
How many text messages?
615 text messages. 800 missed calls. God.
You're in trouble.
Oh, Lord.
How you get out that one, huh?
I didn't. Got divorced.
That's what he gonna get too. In Shreveport, Chandra, your husband, he said he needs some space. Just get the papers. He can have all the space he needs.
Woo! Real spacey when you're by yourself.
Yeah, I got your space.
And especially if you lose your house. I can't tell you how spacious them studio apartments is. Man, they look big as hell when you know ain't nobody in there.
That he can't tell her what's going on. What is that about?
He can't.
But what is it, though?
You know what
He ain't at home.
Know what it is.
He can't tell you where he at.
That is crazy.
If you're going through something, who helping you get through it? So what? He down there just
Not
sleeping
his
at the
wife.
gas station? He at the gas station. He got an electric car. He just fell asleep at the charge.
I'm just trying to figure out how he thought that was going to be all right, telling his wife that.
It's
going
working.
through some
It's
things.
working.
Son needs some
All
space.
she done did was wrote us. It's
Yeah.
worked.
It worked.
All his stuff will be on that front, y'all.
Yeah.
Lord have
Baby,
mercy.
baby,
Man, you
got
be
your
out there
space.
getting dressed on your tree lawn.
with me. Yes.
You done
Washing
tied
up
your
with the
dog
water
up to
hose.
the dresser leg out there around the tree. Don't let nobody get here, boy. Watch my stuff till I get back.
All right. Thank you, CLO.
Gotta recruit help.
Coming up next, we'll talk to the CEO and founder of D-Herb's Full Body Cleanse, 80 Dolphin, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, we're back with Steve Harvey Morning Show. We got our special guest this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us this morning is a friend and a family member of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. He's been coming on for quite some time now. He is in the game-changing business. If you want something to happen in your life that's positive, that you can do, that you can actually participate in, that you have total control over, we have just the thing for you. Tired of feeling sluggish. Tired of not looking like you want to look. Tired of feeling run down. Well, we got something for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the owner, the creator of D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, that damn A.D. Dolphin.
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
Hey, A.D. What's up, A.D.?
How you guys doing?
Good. How about that intro? Yes.
How you like that intro?
You out, boy.
Yeah, that's better than the
felt
one she
important.
wrote.
Welcome back, AD. We're so happy to have you as always. And, you're a friend to the show because you care. As simple as that. You care about our health. You care about our the health of our audience. And that's what we want to talk about. The Full Body Cleanse. The D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse has been helping people lose weight, helping people look better and feel better for almost 20 years now. And it's the #1 selling cleanse online for years. So, AD, why has the D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse been so successful?
I think it's been so successful because it helps so many different kinds of people. It helps the person that's not feeling like themselves. It helps the person that's been trying to lose 20 to 30 pounds for the last 10 years. It helps the person that wants to be on a healthier path. And it also helps the person that's tired of being tired. Also because of the results. You're talking about weight loss between 10 to 30 pounds, a huge boost in energy, stronger immune system, clearer skin. You'll be able to focus and concentrate a lot better. The D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse truly and honestly helps you reset your body.
I like everything you said, especially the 10 to 30 pounds in 20 days. I love that. But AD, we've had so many, we've heard about these testimonials online. We've heard them about people doing this with their spouse, grabbing a friend to do it, their coworker to do the D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse. How is that helpful?
Well, I think what it comes down to, Shirley, is this. There's literally, we get these calls all the time. We have offices with 50 or more people doing the cleanse all at the same time, and I really, truly feel like it's great. Just having an accountability partner or being in a surrounding where everyone's doing the cleanse creates a support system where people are now getting bigger and better results out of the cleanse.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, man, if you get people, I think people, when you have, like you say, accountability partners, we've done a few things on this show before, kind of like contests and stuff like that. I think as an incentive, if people were to like pool their money together in the office, just say, all right, everybody, we're going to all put in $5. 15 of us, all of us going to put in $10 pool. Whoever can lose the most weight or get a better results from their goal would win the pool. Or we going to take you to dinner. Or we going to reward you. We're going to buy you something, for Christmas this year or something. Incentives are always good. I think if you incentivize your efforts, like if you say, if I lose 10 pounds, my reward is going to be some pie. Then it makes sense.
You always want pie.
Ooh, ain't nothing like good ass piece of pie, boy.
After you just cleanse?
Yeah. But you won't wait a while and then go back to
doesn't exactly
cleanse.
Go like that, Steve.
Well, I'm just telling you, you got to have some reward for yourself. Nobody
Absolutely.
is going. And the thing I like about the D-Herbs plan, like he always told me, you don't have to be perfect to accomplish goals.
Right.
And I think that's what throws people off. People think if you break your diet one meal that you done messed up. No, just get back up on the horse. When you fall off, get back on it.
Yeah, that's true. And the other thing I've always loved about the D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse, AD, is that it's all natural. I love that. And why is that so important now? The all natural
I think it's so
aspect.
important now, Shirley, just because there's so many toxic diets out there. We at D-Herbs, we actually take pride in what we put into our products. No fillers, no binders, no preservatives. The capsules themselves are vegetarian capsules, so therefore it's easy for your body to digest and consume it and get the results that you're looking for.
All right. See, I love how you always have the right answers. I just love that.
Well, Shirley, what you want the man to do?
Yeah, he just knows it. What do you say?
He owned it and created it. I have no idea.
But he makes it sound so good, though. You know, he makes it.
Well,
you want to lose
it's very
weight.
doable. When I had my talk show, the thing about him was the most amazing woman I ever saw was that beautiful chocolate sister with the blonde hair.
Blonde hair,
Lord.
yes.
That girl right there, man. I'm telling you, that sister was not playing.
Yeah.
No game. She said, Mr. Harvey. How much?
80 pounds.
Bro, she told me, she said, I got tired of looking at myself. I ain't finna do this no more. She said, Steve, it was something I could do about it myself. And folks, I think that's important, man, for people to be able to take charge, do something that you can do for yourself. You know what I tell myself every morning when I wake up? I am disciplined. I am disciplined. So I get up and I go get in that cold plunge every morning. I am disciplined. And I go get in that cold ass water every single morning. and you got to be disciplined. We'll be right back. We got more.
Yeah.
With my dog, A.D. Dolphin, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're back with Steve Harvey Morning Show. We got our friend on the phone, A.D. Dolphin, and he's talking about the benefits of the D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse.
Yes, he is. Welcome back, AD. You know, I did ask you for to send me some D-Herbs. I did ask you to send me some.
When?
And just the other day.
Recently. Yeah, just
recently.
recently.
Just the other day.
Oh, now you're trying to get some D-Herbs sent to you.
Oh,
you didn't want to get none when I was the big fat wheezing ass man going up the steps. I guess it wasn't time for that. Oh, now you're trying to slide off somewhere and get yourself some D-Herbs. Now, go ahead.
Anyway, I got them. I started taking them. They do cleanse. What I love about D-Herbs is that it like we said earlier, it's all natural. I can eat my salads, my fresh fruits, my raw nuts, drink my water. And, I can already tell I'm feeling better. It is a detox. It is a cleanse. And I absolutely love it.
You know, we're talking about health and wellness, the mindset too. You know, Steve, you said it's discipline in the morning that you get up and you cold plunge. It's a mindset too, not just the actual, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You got
Carla,
really...
you are absolutely right. I think what it comes down to, you got to sick and tired of being sick and tired. You got to just be completely fed up with yourself and focus on what you want to accomplish. Just like Steve is getting up every single morning and jumping into that cold plunge, you got to do the same thing with this cleanse. You got to take those capsules, stay on the recommended food, and get it done. That's it. If you get it done, the capsules will do its part, period.
Right.
But you got to do your part. And get up every single morning, take those capsules, follow that diet, and get it done.
D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse is an all-natural weight loss and full body health solution that starts by cleansing your body from the inside. It flushes
What
out
I was
those
going to say was
toxins.
way better than that. Go ahead. Damn.
I just wanted to let the people know. You go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, we out of time now. Go on and listen to that little dry ass announcement. Okay. Thank you for calling.
We have a nice discount at checkout only for our audience by using the promo code radio. It's the letter DHerbs.com, promo code radio, or you can call 866-4DHerbs, 866-4DHerbs. No excuses. It's go time. Go to DHerbs.com. AD, we want to thank you, as always, for keeping us healthy and caring about our health.
AD, thank you for changing lives, man.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you for caring, man. Yeah.
Thank you. And
I'm
thanks
on
for having me, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, we love you.
Caring is the word. It means caring.
Thank you, AD.
Because I said thank you for caring. Getting in trouble a lot.
They got no sticking her nose in business and ain't got nothing to do with it.
Thank you, AD. We have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, so Tyler Perry, guys, has raised some eyebrows after he suggested that black women should be open to dating a man that makes less money than they do. On the Keep It Positive podcast, Tyler was asked what he thinks of a couple splitting their monthly bills in a relationship where the female earns more than the man. Tyler responded, quote, "In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men. If you can find love, if that man works whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, that is okay." Tyler's response did not go over well with black females on Black Twitter, who argued that black women are often expected to settle while women of other races are not held to those same standards. So the question is, what do you think, Steve? Is there any truth to what Tyler said?
Okay. Like my ass need to be on some more damn Black Twitter.
You don't want to respond. You don't want to respond at all.
Yeah. I just want to finally, for the first time, not give a damn.
But you know what?
Running the risk of saying something that they can actually beat my ass up about. I understand what Tyler's saying, but is Tyler saying that black women should settle? I'm not sure that's what he's saying.
I didn't take it like that at all. And he said that he knew before he made the statement. He said, "I know I'm going to make some people mad," but I wasn't mad because, that is reality. Is that what you want? We're not talking about what you want. We're talking about our reality. Black women most times do make more money than black men.
Well, now I disagree with that wholeheartedly. That's not most times the case, but you can find yourself in that position oftentimes, and I don't like that. I don't like that when it's always made to look like the black man ain't making enough money, because some brothers out here hustling and getting it.
Yeah, we're not discounting them at all. Yeah, but the statistics do show that black women make more. They're the breadwinners. They make more.
I think it's two. I think what Steve is trying to say, I think it's two ways. One, we as black women, we are told you don't take care of no man. So he has to bring something to the table. I'm not just going to take care of you.
Absolutely.
You got to get up. You got to go to work. You got to get a job. If you get with a man and at the beginning of the relationship, let's just say at the beginning of the relationship, you make more money than him. But then he's on his hustle and he's on his grind. Right. And then he comes up and then his dreams and his career and it's all coming together. Then he surpasses you in the income level, just talking about income level, then you all together are as one, as a union. So I don't look at that as settling. Because
I don't either.
That's the situation of the man that you love. That may be his financial situation at the
time. But but he has goals. He has a plan. He has, like Tyler said, he's a loving man. He honors his wife. He does all together. Together, you guys can build. Wait,
because Tyler Perry was talking about me. I thought he knew me because from 2001 to 2011, his ass was right. I swear to God, from 2001 to 2011, his ass was right. I was all of that.
But look at you in 2023.
But see, I had to start making some money for my own self-esteem because I got tired of talking about your broke ass. I got tired of hearing that.
You got tired of label.
Y'all tired of getting labeled. Yo, broke ass. We can't go eat nowhere. Yeah, nowhere.
But see, I think that women, for a lot of times, what happens to a lot of women, and in our community, is sometimes they get left holding the bag.
Yeah.
They become single mothers for whatever the reason.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever the reason. And then they're forced to be the breadwinners. And they're forced to take care of themselves. They're forced to be their own provider. But I've got to tell y'all something, man. They don't talk about it in the white community, but it's happening at a massive level over there. They don't talk about it that way. But there are a lot of white single mothers out there. I hear about them all. All you got to do is watch these shows, man. They getting left holding the bag too. So, and I think what Tyler said, the part that got him in trouble was he said he was going to do that because he knew some of y'all was going to take it the wrong way. Some women, and it is that way sometimes. That's the reality of it.
All right, coming up next, it is Junior in for the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is a near-death experience each time. What?
What is that about?
We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a
Sure
few.
hope it ain't what I think it is.
I don't know what you think it is, but I hope it's
I'm
not
gonna share
either.
a couple of experiences with you.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's not that. It's not that. All right. It is time now for today's prank phone call. Junior's in for the nephew. Junior, what you got?
He don't work here no more, do he? Y'all just ain't told me.
He's
yet.
on vacation, Junior.
Oh,
Okay. Who get 29 days off? Who?
When your uncle's the boss?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't talking about you. It's your show up. We
Steve,
understand
put
when you
your
leave.
hand down.
Yeah, he put his
We
hand
know.
right up. I get 29 days off in a row. We know that.
Yeah.
But his
is on
ass
the
ain't here,
door.
though. And y'all cool with that.
What can we
Well,
only
you
been a
know,
few
Junior,
days.
He gets a
Junior,
vacation now. Come on now.
Junior, he little.
So what? I don't understand, Steve. Let's explain.
He need extra time. All this fame, they be wearing his little ass out. He need time, you know.
He got to take.
Yeah, he need rest, cause then his friend Paul listening to the show, he gonna go back and tell him stuff and be reporting. They be talking about you, and then Paul gonna be, and I got to
friend.
hear that. I like Paul too, man. Me and Paul would be cool if he give me a chance, but Paul, I'm just doing my damn job. My job is to entertain people.
Yeah.
Paul, this ain't about Tommy. Tommy ain't here. We do his ass when he ain't here. Tommy, Paul, listen to me. This is Paul. This is Tommy's best friend. No, Paul, listen to me. They do me when I ain't here. Don't nobody call me and tell me that. Where is my Paul? Where's my Paul? I need me a
It's your
Paul.
best friend.
Yeah.
You know,
Where your friend?
Paul, can you be my friend too?
Let's
I want
get
somebody to support and defend me.
Let's get to this prank phone call. The prank phone call today is Your Baby Got My Baby Name. Let's go, Cat.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach Patricia. Patricia,
speaking. Who is this?
how you doing? Listen, my name is Floyd. I wanted to give you a call. Your daughter, she attends middle school, right?
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Floyd.
Okay, what can I do for you?
Well, like I said, your daughter, she do go to middle school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now her name is Derica.
Why you need to know that?
Okay. Well,
Is something wrong or something?
no, nothing wrong. I mean, I don't mean to alarm you or nothing like that, but
Okay,
let me see.
so what you calling me for?
Well, here's the situation. My daughter actually goes to middle school along with your daughter,
Okay.
and it's a bit of a problem that has arisen that me and my wife just found out about.
Okay, what, they having some issues, Derek and your baby, in some kind of, like, trouble or something?
No, nothing like that. But
My baby don't fool with nobody at that school. She don't mess with nobody. She on the honor roll and everything. I don't have no problems out of Derica.
Right.
Like none.
Okay.
So I'm just
No,
trying to
I
figure out why
understand
you
that.
calling me.
Let me tell you, Miss Patricia, what the problem is. See, my daughter name is Derica.
Okay.
So, and it just blew me and my wife away that it was another Derica that went to school.
Okay. All right. 'Cause I don't know too many Dericas. That's a unique name. That's cute. Okay.
Right. Well, here's the problem. Me and my wife actually, when it was time to name our child, we thought we was really picking a name that nobody would ever pick out for their daughter. And to have another Derica in the school, that blew us away. And I guess the real reason why I'm trying to call you, Miss Patricia, see if there's something maybe we can work out. Maybe like your Derica, does she have a middle name or a nickname she can be called by, in opposed to both of them being Derica? We really wanted our child to be the only one with this name.
Okay, wait the up. Now you calling me and you asking me to change my baby's name?
Well, I mean, you ain't really got to legally change. I mean, but just start calling her something else,
No, wait a minute. So what, you the naming police or something? Do you know how many Anns and Lewises and Patricias out there? What if I ask every in the United States to change their name from Patricia? You know how crazy that is?
And I understand that.
You must be on drugs.
No, what I'm trying to say is, this is something that we really have for our baby girl was this name, and we didn't want nobody else to have this. So does your Derica have a middle name she can use?
No. We're going to call her Derica like we've been calling her. You name your baby Dee. Let's call your baby Dee then. You change y'all change y'all baby name at the school.
I'm not calling my
Call
baby
her
no
Dee.
Dee.
I don't give a what you call it, but I'm not changing my baby name.
Hey, listen, okay, look. I'm trying to call you and handle this like adults, you know, but you seem to see you're going to push my button and take me to another level.
Obviously, you ain't calling me trying to handle no shit. Just asking me to change my baby name. Call my baby something else at the school because y'all want y'all baby name to be Derrica and the only Derrica in the school. Hey, you know how many other kids at the damn school got the same name?
I understand that, but for my baby girl, it ain't supposed to be like that.
Huh? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your baby girl and your wife. But, you know, I'm not changing my baby damn name. Y'all call y'all baby D.
Now, what I'm trying to do is get it rectified that we can call.
So, how in the you get my phone number? I know that school ain't gave you my number.
I got your number. Don't worry about how I got it. The problem is, that what we're talking about right now is what can we start calling your child?
I don't give a I know that school ain't called you and gave you my damn number.
Listen, ma'am, all I'm trying to do is figure out what can we start calling your daughter.
Derrica, like she been being called. You and your wife, y'all need to go down to the vital statistics office and get y'all baby name or conjure up some other kind of name for her. But my baby gonna keep the same damn name.
Let me explain something to you. I've been trying to be calm with you.
You done lost your
But if you don't find something else to call her, I'm gonna get all the other kids to
my
start
damn number. How you get my number?
Don't worry about how I got the number. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If you don't find another name, I'm gonna start getting the kids to call your daughter something else.
You get them to call my baby something else. I promise you I'm whipping everybody who call my baby something else.
You're gonna have to change your baby name. I want my baby name to be Derrica.
Joe, come up in here. This is
excuse me? My princess is supposed to be the only one named Derrica.
Had a children call your baby something else at the school.
I'm going to have these kids starting tomorrow at school calling your daughter something else.
I'm not staying on this phone with you like this no more. Hang up off my phone and don't call me.
Let me tell you something. I got one more thing I need to say to you. You listen to me?
What?
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you. What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
I'm gonna get her. Wait, that's better. Oh, y'all, my favorite one. Yo, come in. They didn't prank me on this phone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so bad.
You all right, baby?
So sorry. Yes, I'm gonna get her.
Your girlfriend
I'm gonna get her.
got you, baby.
Oh, that is so. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, but you got my nerves bad this morning. Lord have mercy. Lord, I gotta catch my breath.
I got one more thing I gotta ask you, darling. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
Steve Harvey Morning Show. I listen to y'all every morning. Y'all so crazy. Ooh, y'all crazy. Lord have mercy. Y'all got my blood pressure up this morning. I love y'all. I listen to y'all show every morning.
There you go, Shirley. Your baby got my baby name. Just by the nephew. I swear to God, Unc, there's something wrong with you, man. It's really something
wrong with me.
Yes, it is, dog.
You know, I just call it like it is. You know, it's hard to be up here by myself like this.
You need a friend to call you when you ain't on the radio.
Paul. I need my own Paul.
You're so crazy.
Paul, oh Paul, where
made a song about
you? I need a friend.
You are really
like
crazy.
You.
Come on, Shirley.
All right, listen.
Tell me what.
Coming up next,
say
Strawberry Letter.
about
A near-death experience each time is the subject right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know. It could be yours.
It could be yours. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Strawberry Letter with my good friend, Shirley Strawberry.
Thank you, my good friend Junior. Subject, a near-death experience each time. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm 56 years old and I'm dating a 49-year-old man that I met on the bus. Back when the gas prices were out of control, I decided to take the city bus to work. I sat up front after I noticed the bus driver was handsome and he was not wearing a wedding ring. We started flirting, and after a few weeks, I had him over for dinner. After a few more dinners together, we had sex at my place. After sex, he said he had to get back home before his wife started tripping. I was amazed at how casually he told me he was married. He explained that he's been married since he was 20 and he's staying for his son because he doesn't want his son to grow up without him. This man looked into my eyes as he told me everything, and I believed him. Since then, I have been having near-death experiences whenever we try to spend time together. His wife knows about me, and she followed him over to my house. She's thrown eggs on my car. She sat outside and blew her horn all night. She's busted his windshield, and then she started getting physical with me. She charged at me one day when I was getting my mail, and I sprained my wrist when I fell. Another day, I was at the park with my sister, and she threw rocks at us. She jumped on me as I was leaving the drugstore one day. And I had to fight her off. It was the first fight of my life. We can't press charges on her because then everyone will be in our business. He swears that he is leaving when his son graduates in the spring. But I might be seriously hurt by her before then. Should I try to make peace with his wife, or should I let this man go until he decides to divorce her? What? Do you want to lose your life? I mean, I can't even see why you aren't taking this more seriously. I just can't see that. This woman is terrorizing you. Listen, sis, let this man go right now, today, okay? No questions, no nothing. Just let him go. He's not worth you getting jumped on and possibly killed every day. He's stringing you along. He's never going to leave her. And if he ever does leave her, the chances of him getting with you are slim to none. I mean, why should he leave her? You're giving him everything he needs and wants, with nothing in return. I mean, you get injuries, of course, from his wife. I don't think no married man should be causing you to have near-death experiences. What are you thinking? And this is not funny. This woman goes hard for her man. She's not giving him up without a fight, as you can clearly see. And he's still with her. But who is going hard for you? You're not even going hard for yourself in this. You're not. You wrote us, yeah, but you got to get out of this situation. You could really, really get hurt seriously or die. You didn't even say that he's ever tried to stop his wife from jumping on you or talk to her about it. I mean, what does he do when you tell him what happened? I don't understand this. Do you want to die? Because that's what could clearly happen here. Please leave this woman's husband alone. This is not going to end well for you. It's not. Steve?
All right, let me just jump right on in here. You getting your ass whipped. This is what's happening right here.
On a regular.
I mean, she just pouring in on your ass.
Yeah.
This damn near daily. This is damn near daily. Your title of your letter is a near-death experience every time. She kicking your ass. She ain't playing with you. She is not playing with you. And what do you expect? You cannot be this stupid. You are 56 years old. 56. Mm-hmm. You ain't seen this movie or heard of this movie before. Fatal Attraction. You ain't seen this? Thin Line. You ain't seen nothing. And all these movies. You what? What? Indecent Proposal. What? You ain't seen none of this? What? Your nutty ass. 56. Gas prices was high. You riding the bus. You notice the bus driver, handsome, ain't got no wedding ring on. You sit up front, start talking to him, now y'all flirt. You notice he didn't have a ring on and he was handsome. You invite him over for dinner. After several dinners, y'all now having sex at your house. Right after sex, this man said he had to go back home before his wife started tripping. Your dumb ass said, I was amazed at how casually he told me he was married.
Yeah.
What? At least he told you. And what was supposed to be a big build up to it or something? He figured this is as good a time as any. You ain't never asked him before. But if you think I'm finna spend the night over here, you got to be out your damn mind. I got to get to the house. And these are the key words, just a whole letter. I got to get back home before my wife started tripping. He know her. He know her. She finna trip. You ain't get the message. He explained to me he been married since he was 20 and he was staying for his son because he don't want his son to grow up without him. The man is 49. They've been married since they was 20. They've been married 29 years. How old is this boy?
Graduating.
How old
49.
is this boy? He graduating in the spring. From what? College?
I thought you meant the husband.
He's probably 29.
This son, I promise you, he's staying for his son. His son probably in college. That's where he's graduating from this spring.
He getting a degree.
He getting a damn degree.
Hang on.
I'll be back.
Hang on. We'll have part 2 of today's Strawberry Letter response from Steve at 23 minutes after the hour. The subject is a near-death experience each time. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is a near-death experience each time.
This nutty-ass woman is 56 years old with her nutty ass. Sitting up in here and met this bus driver because she was taking the city bus because gas prices got too high. She noticed he was handsome and ain't have on no wedding ring. She started sitting up at the front flirting with him. Flirting got out of hand. She invited him over for dinner a few times. After a few dinners, they had sex at her place. After sex, he said he had to get back home before his wife started tripping. Now, this whole letter is based on that statement right there. I got to get out of here before my wife start tripping. Warning. All that was warning right there. What did your ass takeaway was? I was just amazed at how casually he told me he was married. All these talks up at the bus, all them times y'all was having dinner at the house, marriage ain't never come up. Your old ass ain't brought up married to another grown-ass man. He 1 year from being 50. Marriage ain't never come up. Have you ever been married? Do you have children? Why you available? How long you been driving the bus? When the last time you been in a relationship? None of that? Oh, you must be out your nutty ass mind. This man looked in my eyes and told me everything, and I believed him. He didn't lie. Since then, I've been having near-death experiences whenever we try to spend time together. Why? His wife knows about me. Uh-oh. You talking about the one that be tripping? His wife knows about me, and she followed him over to my house. She done threw eggs on my car. She done sat out and blew her horn all night. She busted his windshield, and then she started getting physical with me. He told you, I got to go home before my wife start tripping. Now, he's still over there. Now, he done guided her to you. Here what? She started getting physical with me. Listen to this right here. She charged at me one day when I was getting my mail. What? And I sprained my arm when I fell. This heifer done bull rushed you while your ass was getting your mail. You turned around and tried to run, and your ass ain't ran in a while because you 56, and you fell, and now you done sprained your damn wrist. I promise you it'll stop there. You leaving some stuff out. Because when you fell, I know good and well she stomped you. I know she did. Because this is hood girl right here. Ain't no way you fell and she went on and got back in the car. You left something out of this here letter right here. Another day, I was at the park with my sister, and she threw rocks at us. Good thing she can't throw, because you had knots all over your damn head.
This is craziness.
Most women can't throw rocks. Y'all are not good rock throwers. So that's the only thing that saved you. But that heifer sure was. She trying to crack your head wide open. She threw rocks at us. Then she jumped on me as I was leaving the drugstore one day, and I had to fight her off. It was the first fight of my life. Uh-oh. You can't fight. You ain't never been in a fight before. And you fighting somebody that's just whooping your ass at will. You at the park. She at your house. She busted windshield. This heifer got all kind of fight experience. She jumping on you at the mailbox, bull rushing you. She done whooped your ass coming out the drugstore. You can't even get your jelly. You over there trying to buy some jelly and all this here. She mad at you because she saw what you was buying at the counter. Got me a little lubrication and all this here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, you getting your ass whooped now. You getting your ass whooped. You and that jelly. You gonna need to put your jelly on as you got to use that salve in a minute. She just beating your ass. Then she come talking about we can't press charges on her because then everybody be in our business. Everybody saw her when she jumped on your ass in that mailbox. Who ain't in your business? Ain't nobody see this ass whooping at the drug.
The mailman, first of all.
Ain't nobody see this here. Lady, it's so many people in y'all business, ain't even funny. He swears that he's leaving her when his son's graduating in spring. From where? What college? And then he say he leaving her. No, he's scared of her. He just told you she be tripping. He not going nowhere. And let him leave for you. She know where you stay. You gonna have to relocate. But I might be seriously hurt by her before then. Oh yeah, I can tell you that right now. Oh, she whooping your ass on sight. She done made up in her mind.
Yes.
You hear people say all the time, on sight. Every time she see you. On sight.
How do they say it, Steve?
On sight. This is a real ass whooping on sight.
Yup.
Should I try to make peace with his wife, or should I let this man go until he decides to divorce her? Make peace with who?
This is
with her nut ass. What is you finna do? You finna get you a white flag? You finna go over there and wave it in front of the house? What you gonna do? You gonna write notes from the drugstore? Should I let this man go until he decides to divorce her? You 56 years old. You can't figure this out? Let me help you. You need to go take yourself some boxing lessons. That's all I got for you. You get your ass in a karate class. If you don't get in karate or boxing, kickboxing, something, at least learn how to kick. You got to do something.
Yeah.
Don't get into jujitsu because then you're going to have to grab her. She's going to wear your ass out.
Leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM and check us out on the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app where free never sounded so good. Up next, Junior in Sports Talk right after this. You're listening
To the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior in Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
Well, Shirley, before I get to sports, it is Sickle Cell Awareness Month in Philadelphia. I'll be there this weekend. Just letting y'all know I'll be at Fairmont Park for the Sickle Cell, the Walter E. Brandon 25th annual Sickle Cell Run and Fun Walk. I will be in the building. Registration starts at 7 a.m. I am the Grand Marshal. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea, Shirley. I don't know what Grand Marshal means.
It's a run, so it's not a parade, Junior. So
I know.
You're going to be the first one out there walking, or you going to run?
You know, I ain't finna walk or run. It's dangerous for me to do both. I am a sickle cell person for real.
But so why did you raise Tommy that time?
I had to prove a point then. Damn near died after that. First of all, he said sickle cell people can't win. I had to prove it for the culture. That's what I had to do it for. I had to do it for the culture.
Not for the culture.
Yeah, I had to do it for the sickle cell culture. And I'm talking about blood cultures too. That's what I had to do it for.
Oh, you had to represent.
I had to represent because I had to get my blood drawn after the race. My hemoglobin was so low after I won. Y'all didn't even know. I went back in the studio. Y'all never saw me again for the rest of the day because I had to go relax. I couldn't do it.
Well, Junior, that's why we thought you weren't going to win because of all of that.
I know y'all
Everything
did.
You said.
I did.
Everything you said.
I bet it on you, doggy.
You did. You and Monica. I know.
I was the only one that bet it on you.
The best part about that whole race was watching Carla's face when Tommy lost because her money was gone.
So mad.
I wish I had that phone, man. I recording the car Carla said.
I'm so mad. But he run every day. He's a runner. Why would I not bet on the man that
run every day?
Carla walked off. Carla said, ain't this a... Ain't this a...
Did he pull? What he pull? His hamstring?
He say he pulled a hamstring.
He don't know
and then when he came
pulled,
into
though.
the studio, he had the wrong
one.
leg up
He had the wrong
isolate.
hamstring.
I turned my back to him when he came in the studio.
Boy.
Hey, man. That was a great day. Thank you for that, man. But let's go ahead and give a round of applause to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes got a new contract, man. $210 million.
Yeah.
over 4 years guaranteed, man. I tell you right there, dog, you can't be mad. That Super Bowl paycheck then came in, dog. I ain't mad at you, Patrick.
No, he just went on in there. They gave him the money because of Lamar's deal and all these other players' deal. Joe Burrow's.
Yeah.
So the Kansas City just gave him the money.
So he's earned it.
He earned it.
Yeah.
He can't be mad.
He the best quarterback in the league.
So what does $210 million look like? What you do with that? How that look?
Well, let me tell you what $210 million will look like if I got it. You looking at your Zoom right now? This is what $210 million look like if I get it.
You gone.
Wait a minute. Did you just click off the Zoom?
The screen is black.
Fade to black.
All right.
Uncle Harvey.
Coming up at the top of the hour, a married couple is having problems all because of their next door neighbor. We'll find out what that's all about right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This email is from Dewana in Evanston, who writes, I was on the phone with my girlfriend over the weekend, and I didn't know my husband was ear hustling in the kitchen. I told her that a single black man moved in next door, and he was moving in with his shirt off, and his muscles were turning me on. I told her that he is in his mid-30s, and I said if he was a little bit older, he could get it. My husband yelled from the kitchen, he don't want that. How could he be so mean? I won't speak to him until he apologizes, but he said I was wrong. I was only joking. Should I apologize first?
Well, yeah, you was wrong. You said something about another man in this man's house, and he heard it. Ear hustling, you was talking loud. He heard all that. Men can't even hear that good. You was talking loud. You didn't know he was in there. And you was talking loud. And then he hollered back in there, he don't want that.
She was just joking.
I'll be damned.
No, that wasn't no joke.
No.
She said it was a joke.
If he was a little bit older, he could get this. He don't want that.
Yeah.
Now she mad.
Yeah, now you mad at him. He don't want that. You know what's happening. You know why he said it, too.
She said she was just joking.
Yeah, but he said.
That's what she said.
He don't want that.
So should she apologize? Is that what
if she wants an apology?
Oh, okay. So she should start off first. And then, okay.
Hey, look.
She said she was only joking, but she's mad at him.
Bad joke.
What she said.
The prize.
Bad joke.
The prize. She joking about the prize. Giving the prize away.
Well, that's something women say. She was playing.
Yeah, with a girlfriend.
I got all that. I believe that.
Girlfriend.
Okay.
The statement he made was a little bit too true, though.
Yeah.
He don't want that.
No, it was mean. It was mean.
Wow.
Well, but see, right there, though, you know.
She crushed his ego.
It was mean what she said.
Yeah.
To him. Yeah. I got
it. Not cool at all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So she should start off with the apology is what you're saying as a man if you had heard
if
that.
she wants an apology.
Okay. All right. Well, we have time for another one. This one's from Selena in East Orange. Selena says, my husband and I were at dinner and a group of females were at the bar having drinks until their table was ready. My husband told our waiter to put their drinks on our tab. The women thanked him as they walked by us to their table. That was disrespectful, but he doesn't agree. Was he being a gentleman or being disrespectful?
What did he do that for?
Man, I don't know. That's crazy. What'd you do that for?
Yeah.
That don't make no damn sense.
You should have knocked the drink out her hand. That's what you should have did. Not pay for him. Don't do that in front of your...
What business is that of mine? These 4 single women at the bar. He put their drinks on their tab. They thanked him as he went by. I don't know why he would do that with his wife sitting right there.
But he did.
That's unexplained. That's stupid.
And was she mad because they just thanked him and they didn't thank her as they walked by?
It don't matter who they thank. She mad because why is you buying these heifers 4 drinks?
Well,
and what is you putting it on their tab for? What is the purpose of it?
Yeah.
Being a gentleman.
Why didn't she stop it when he did it? Why didn't she just say?
That has nothing to do with being a gentleman. That buying 4 drinks for your wife? No.
Well, she could have said something when he said, I'm going to put that on my tab.
That's what I'm saying.
The wife could say, don't put that on the tab.
Why?
Well, let me show you how it went. The waiter came over to the table. Hey, my man, see the 4 ladies over there that's waiting on their table. Put their drinks on my tab.
And then
as soon as he walked away, she went, hold up, what you buying them drinks for?
Yeah.
Just being polite.
Captain
Just
Saber.
being polite.
Yeah.
So then when they walked by, thank you so much for the drinks. Oh, and they sashayed by too.
Yeah.
Oh, they was proud ponies when they came by. Drinking with the little umbrella showing and stuff. Thank you for the drink. So.
And they were wrong too because they threw it back in her face.
Yeah. All right.
They didn't even have to say nothing.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So Fat Joe has been announced as the returning host and co-executive producer of the 2023 BET Hip Hop Awards. It has been rumored that Bow Wow was going to be the host this year, but he's not. And last week, Carla, you announced a long list of nominees. So we can't wait to see who wins big this year. Cardi B and 21 Savage have the most nominations. Now, Steve, do you ever think, I know you didn't host the BET Hip Hop Awards, but do you ever think you'll host the BET Awards again?
Oh, yeah. One day.
You would do it because you were the first host of the first ever BET Awards. You and Sid, right?
Me and Sid did the first 2. But I want to do specifically the Hip Hop Awards.
Oh, you do want to do that?
And I think because of the outstanding record that I had last time we played hip hop trivia. I think the way I rap, I'm talking about I was rattling them things off, man. It's just like I didn't know I was a hip hop head.
And you're not.
I didn't even know, that it was in me so deep.
21 Savage. Do you know what he looked like?
Exactly.
And before we go, what's Drake's first name? Come on, hip hop head.
Barry.
What? No. It's Aubrey.
You didn't get the joke? Barry.
You turned
Drake.
around.
Barry. Aubrey.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey
I'm
Morning Show.
killing him, Junior.
You got it.
Coming up in 33 minutes. After the hour, we'll do a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather be a bartender at a sports bar or would you rather be a bouncer at a strip club? Bartender or strip club?
Bartender. Bartender at the sports bar. Because I visit strip clubs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still?
No.
Still?
No, not now.
Oh,
I used
okay.
to.
Oh,
Same.
okay.
I just
Steve?
messed that up for myself.
I'm not going to be able to be a bouncer at a strip club anyway because I'm going to be in there looking. There's nobody at the
Distracted on the
damn
job.
door.
You distracted.
This dude right here, man. What
Hey,
Mr.
our
Harvey?
drinks.
Mr. Harvey, we got some trouble at the door.
Problem.
I got a handful of singles. Just throw them.
You're making it rain while they work.
Yeah. It ain't even gonna do that.
It's not going to work.
All right. Would you rather a mate that's totally quiet during sex or would you rather a mate that asks a lot of questions?
Hey. I don't need all this talking.
Steve?
Now ask me some questions.
Oh, really?
Oh, hell yeah, I got an answer. Who's this? Who you think it is? What you want me to do? Come bring it. Yeah, come on. I'm open. Our communication. Come on. What else you want to know? What you doing? Working. Come on. Oh yeah. Give me some questions.
All right. Would you rather bathe in toilet water or use the same washcloth for your entire body?
I'm gonna use that same washcloth. I can't get in that damn toilet water.
No.
Hell no.
No.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Now you ain't gonna believe that, dog.
What?
Hell no. You can't. Toilet water. Bathing in toilet water.
Or, yeah.
See, I use that whole wash rag. Just you got to know the order now.
What's the
First
order?
thing you want to do, wash your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then after you wash your face, just start going on down. Then when you get to the mid area, you can do the front, but then do these legs. You can do your front and then do your legs. the last thing that washcloth need to touch is your ass. That's the last thing. Because after that, I'm going to tell you right now, this washcloth ain't no more damn good. We got to throw this away. We got to throw this away right here.
We got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I've been out there fishing all day. Yeah, you got to throw this away. Yeah. Ain't no need of you trying to, ain't nothing you can put this in. No, can't put it in a washing machine. Ain't none of that. Let's just burn it. Let's get some more, more in here. Mm-hmm. My wife be going, Steve, what happened to all of the towels at the ranch? Just had to get some more, baby. Don't worry about it. They got Walmart down there. You can buy a lot of towels at Walmart.
All right, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Thank you, guys. We'll be back with our closing remarks at 49 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time for our last break of the day. Here we are on this Wednesday hump day. It's been a good day. And Steve, before we leave out of here, in lieu of closing remarks, you wanted to do hip-hop questions because you've become, in your mind anyway, a hip-hop guru of sorts.
Yeah, so, you know, the last hip-hop questions, trivia quiz, I was firing them off so fast, hot, and heavy that I feel like I'm in, you know, that I'm really more hip-hop-ish than I've ever.
Said that you would want to host the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah. I don't know nobody when they come around the corner, but I do want to host it.
You're going to be the host of those.
You're not going to know none of the rappers.
The nominees, the performers. You're not going to know any of
Ladies and gentlemen, 21 Savage.
Savage.
Oh, Savage. Ladies and gentlemen, and our nominees are Lil Baby, Da Baby, Dat Baby, Somebody's Baby, That There Baby, Old Baby, Young Baby, Lil Black Baby, Lil Milano Baby.
Black baby.
What? Who Baby?
Did you say mulatto baby?
Yeah. Who Baby? Damn, baby.
Damn.
And the winner is? Yeah, see, that's what, go ahead. I'm ready anytime.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Junior, I'm going to start it off for him.
Go ahead.
Finish this lyric or finish this, phrase. Make them say,
ho!
No.
Make them say, ho! Somebody scream! Yeah, they do that all the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me do it again.
Okay.
I'll give you another hint. Make them say, now you finish it.
Nah.
All right, you got it.
Yeah.
And part two, who is the artist?
Master P.
And part 3, come on, you on the roll. What does the P stand for?
Person.
Come on.
Yeah! All right, good job,
You know.
Steve.
Come on, boy. Because that's my dude. I love Master P. That's my dude.
Yeah,
Man. He's
yeah.
brilliant.
Okay, Junior, your
Okay.
turn.
Who is one of hip-hop's most successful producers? I'm talking about Wrote for Everybody. I'll give you a hint.
You ain't got to, Dr.
What?
Dre.
Shut up!
What? Wow,
Hit Make
Steve.
a Dog,
I'm impressed.
You would know.
Eminem, 50,
Yeah.
Q, Snoop. What?
Come on,
NWA,
man.
who? Easy. What?
Come on,
All
man.
of them.
Wow.
He the dude.
right.
He greatest of all time. What?
Okay.
I can't believe you knew that off the bat.
Bam. I told you,
Come
man.
on, Carla. You got to get it, man. Come on.
All right. This guy, he started off as a producer, and then he became a rapper and an artist, which he always could. We have labeled him.
Kanye West.
Yes. And I want you to tell me the name of his debut album.
College Dropout.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And he is from where?
Chicago.
Wait, who you been talking to, man? Who have you been talking to?
As a bonus, name one more artist from Chicago. Off the cuff. He's an actor. Can you name him?
He
went with Serena Williams. He went with
my
Tiffany
dog,
Haddish.
one of my favorite of all time, the one and only Common.
Yes.
You just,
You're on fire.
is somebody helping you?
Hey, anybody help me out right here? You looking at the Zoom? Ain't nobody in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
All
go,
right.
Junior.
Okay. One of the best hip hop albums is made by this artist out of New York called The Black Album. Who the artist?
The Black.
The Black Album.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's the name of the album, The Black Album?
The Black Album. Yes.
He out of New York?
New York.
Yes.
Brooklyn.
The Black Album?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn to be specific.
Yes.
The Black Album. Gotta be Jay-Z.
Come on, That's one of the hip hop gold mines, dog.
Are
How
these
do you?
questions too easy, or is
No.
he just this knowledgeable
I
about
don't
hip hop?
I just, what I'm doing is, I'm going back
let's
of
hear
all
this.
the stuff I've heard,
Okay.
you know, and then when you say that, I just pull it up, man. See, I have phenomenal memory because I don't get high. I've heard somebody say this. What? Yeah, see, once you get high, you've destroyed most of your memory cells.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This artist, he's from Queens. I'll narrow that down for you. He's from Queens. Some of his lyrics, one of the songs is, I'm trying to say it without giving away the name of the song, the title of the song. All right, let's just do this. Name a hip hop artist from Queens, and then if you get it right, then I want you to tell me the name of one of his songs. He's considered the GOAT.
Doom, 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 doom.
He's an actor.
Doom. I already got it. Doom, doom.
Okay, go ahead.
He knows.
I'm just playing a song.
Well, give me the answer.
His name is Todd.
Oh.
They call him LL Cool J.
Yes.
Mama say knock you out.
You're doing good, Steve.
No.
All right, Junior.
Come on, Junior, you got a chance. Try to stop.
Okay. He played in a movie. He's a rapper. He played in a movie called 8 Mile. What's his name?
Eminem.
You really do be paying attention, dog.
Eminem, maybe. One of my favorite songs, Yellow Brick Road. I'm trying to tell you.
With a real Slim Shady, please stand up.
That boy cold, man. That boy
Yeah,
cold.
you can host it.
Hey, y'all have a good day, man. Talk to God. He'd absolutely love to hear from you. Batting 1,000 on this hip-hop trivia,
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.